Hello, my friends. I'm Dick Hellman, back again with another of our Middle East security alerts. As I've been indicating to you each week, the situation in the world is very dire. And people sometimes say to me, Dick, are things as bad in Washington in our policy and in the threats to America as I think? And I say, oh no, they're not. They're much worse. And that's a bad joke, but I hope you'll forgive me. The situation is so dire that in the elections, in voting for senators and representatives tomorrow, or supporting certain candidates or encouraging your friends to get out and vote, there really should be one principal issue. I know there are many things that have interested and encouraged and excited and frightened people in these elections. In fact, it's been a very negative time of campaigns, the worst I've seen. But there should only be one issue. That is, how can the Congress, particularly the Senate, be shaped and reformed so as to really be the first part of government, the first branch of government in Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution, the body that makes policy, and that's foreign policy and defense policy as well as all other kinds of policy. And the Congress should be the ones in this way, and through ratifying treaties and giving advice and consent to nominations, as well as the power of the purse through authorization, appropriation of funds, without which not a penny should be spent by the executive branch. In all these things, Congress must reassert itself. That's what our founding fathers intended, and particularly at a time like this when, to be most charitable, there are serious concerns about the effectiveness and the efficiency or even the intentions of the executive branch in certain places. This is when Congress must really assert itself. So as you go to the polls, or you encourage your friends and neighbors to go to the polls, if you don't have a candidate up this year, encourage them to vote for the right people, the ones who will defend America and insist that our president, our Secretary of State, and our Secretary of Defense, and our intelligence and security chiefs fully defend America, fully abide by the Constitution and the laws of the land, and thereby bring us through these multiple crises. This is what it's all about, to defend and preserve our nation and our people. That's job one for the president and the executive branch, but also with a big input in terms of policy making from our Congress. So that's what we've been urging, and we've been sending and encouraging our candidates, whether they're up for re-election or for election for the first time, encouraging them to have strong, effective policies to defend America, to support Israel, and to do the right thing all around. So I'm sure that's what you'll do as you vote. But now that all the hubbub of the political campaign ads and all of the money that's been spent on these campaigns, literally billions of dollars, now is the time to build up our forces of CPAC and Merkel to make sure that even in the lame duck session after these elections, when the Congress, including some who have not been reelected or will not be in the next Congress, that they do the right thing for America and for Israel. That's what we're all about, and that's where we have a singularly biblical principled position on Israel, on Iran, on the Islamic State, and on the funding of the PLO and its army, and the funding of UN agencies that support terrorists. We have strong positions on all these issues, as you know from our website. So please, please, join CPAC, renew your membership in CPAC, take legislative actions from our CPAC website, and if you can, go to Merkel's site and give generously to Merkel to support both the studies and research which our wonderful young researchers are doing for the Middle East Research Center, things that no one else is studying, with results that no one else will tell you. And also, that is all supportive of our pace-setting legislative actions by CPAC. So many thanks again for all your support. It's not about me, it's about you at the grassroots. If we're going to be successful in turning our policies around to where we really defend Israel and really defend America, it's up to you. So I'm counting on you. I know I won't be disappointed. Many thanks again, and we'll see you next week.